Hello, this is LMB Simmer and welcome to my channel. Today we are filming an episode of Isolde's Fairy Adventures. The scheduling is going to be off this week. I will post a note about it, but I am filming this one. It's Friday's episode. I believe I will air Friday on Friday. I'm going to try to air Wednesday's episode on Saturday. Sunday's episode that should have aired this last Sunday will air on Thursday? No, Wednesday? Wait, no, Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. So the only one that's going to be kind of messed up is Sundays is being pushed back to this Thursday. This one will air on its normal date, and then Wednesday's episode will be on Saturday instead, and then we'll get back with another Sunday, Monday. So we kind of did miss a matcha episode, matcha episode, or not so berry, but that's okay because I'm going to make up for it and try to do two and have an extra one scheduled next week for Tuesday. So we'll try to get one on Tuesday. I'm not sure how much time I'm going to have to film all this, and I just had something interrupt. So it looks like I'm still filming, so that's good, but I'm not sure what interrupted. So we'll give it a second to see if something's going to pop up here to implode on what's going on here. So far nothing's coming up, so I'm not really sure what caused it to shut down the game. So hopefully, I don't know if it's this notification here. We'll take a look at it and see just my credentials. We'll flip that out and then we'll go back in, and hopefully the game will still be running. And hopefully we can continue on. So I've been kind of absorbing the Friends Forever. Usually I play the events separately. I might still do that just so I have that, because I like to have that on my channel. But I've kind of been absorbing some of the gameplay already into the Regs to Reaper episodes with Adrian. He's our only child sim right now. But I found out you don't necessarily have to have a child, but I usually use either Delaney McRae when I'm doing the adult kind of events, and then if I do the family ones or children ones, I've used a lot my one family from the originally the 7 infants to 7 toddlers challenge. So we might bring the kids back and take care of this. We'll see. You only need one child for it, so I don't know. Or I've heard some people say that actually the adults can complete it too. So we'll see. If you guys have a preference, I'm not sure if I'll be filming that today or if I would start filming that on Sunday. So today is Tuesday, October 7th. So I would be filming this coming Sunday, the 12th, possibly if I don't get that done today. So I actually won't have feedback, obviously, if I end up adding that one on today, but I've already got 4 videos I have to film today, so we'll just see if I end up having time. But four that have to get done today, and this is the first of those 4. So we are going to just see what we can accomplish there. I forgot to set my timer, so we'll be a few minutes here in, but let's get started. So we left Isolde here somewhere. Okay, downtown. I know they said the gnome statue. Which, where is the gnome statue? Am I not seeing it? Is it somewhere? It said she was on the gnome something, but it must be this library place. Oh, the gnome is over here. So the statue's clear over here, but this is the lot that she's technically at. We had her finally bathe in the ocean last time because we're trying to get her to comfortably bathe in open water 3 times. We've done it once. We'll probably have to wait till she's stinky again, but yeah, we haven't been able to get that. Oh, she already wants to become a parent. Well, that's cool because we want to eventually have a fairy child, so I'm glad that's part of our bucket list. But we want to continue with this nature nomad aspiration, and we want to complete it. We're trying to get her to be level 10 apothecary, am I saying that right? Apothecary career, which I'm trying to bring this up. There we go. Finally, it says she doesn't have a job. So I don't know if we're going to have her, because it is a rags to riches, and technically they're not supposed to have jobs. So I don't know if we're just going to have her get the skill maxed out on her own and make money from selling it kind of on her own without an official job, because I think you can apply for the job. I'm not really sure. In fact, I should probably go and see, but I think you can apply for the job. But anyway, let's see. She's not that stinky yet. We can have her meet some people. It looks like Flora has some sort of ailment, so let's chatter about apothecary to Flora. It looks like she might already know her. What are you doing here? You are from Sulani, but yet you're here. We'll have her do a cheerful introduction though next, because it's always good for Isolde to get to know more people and stuff. I have nothing against that, but yes, there's definitely some out-of-towny people here. And then let's see, what does she need to do for this? It's not really saying much. Read a book or watch TV, shower or bathe, and order pizza or play a Sims game on her phone. Well, I don't know about playing the Sims game on the phone. She wants to listen to music, but we don't have a radio. Hopefully nobody will steal something from her lot, because she's not there. She doesn't have much to her name, but she does have, I apologize, it sounds like an airplane if you can hear that. She does have a, it's not on her business, is it? Yeah. She does have a, selling table. I think that's the only thing she really owns to her name, so hopefully nobody will steal it. But yeah, so I apologize if you hear that plane. I've got the windows open today. It's not too warm to have to use the AC, but it's too warm to not have the windows and a couple fans going. So I just wanted to see if that was a pass. So you can be a natural pass. Sims with this job are able to see clients on their home lot, as well as the standard go to work and work from home options. A natural path draws a deep well of knowledge, from crafting elixirs to foraging to helping other Sims feel their best. If you're drawing to healing and balance, this career is for you. Unlock 3 career outfits, new socials such as educate about balance, additional work interactions, including the ability to see ailing Sims at the home lot, traits and decor objects such as the Everdo Wisdom frame pack that are perfect for any home office. Career branches, apothecurist, and lifestyle coaching. Okay, so there is that career, and I'm just going to double check to make sure there aren't any others. Let's go with the freelance. So they didn't add anything to the freelance, because I was going to say maybe you could be a freelance apothecist, but it doesn't look like they did that. There is possibly something new with the gardeners here, but I'm not sure to which one. And of course, because we now have adventured weights, we're going to see these other ones here. Maybe I haven't opened up the job thing in a long time, because it's also giving me some of the other recent expansion pack jobs. So let's see what else here. Yeah, so anyway, some of these shouldn't be, because I've already had those packs for a long time, but whatever, we're just gonna roll with it. So eventually we would want her to probably go down this natural path, but I think it's too early, because I mean, it does say that you can work from home, but it's work from home options, so I'm not sure if we want to do that. I feel like that's kind of cheating on a rags to riches in the very beginning, but maybe as we get more established, we can enroll her in that career for sure. So she wants to view a piece of art, so why don't we have her come over here and clean up books, look up historical dress, read, open. Oh, because he's holding the book thing. Okay. Well, she wants to look at a piece of art. Does it have to be a regular piece of art? Maybe. Let's just view art. Sure. Okay, it looks like she's now talking with a Cade, so they'll go view art together. What are the notifications we are getting up over here? Been to the festival? No. Okay, she's learned that we have that. more than a month ago. Okay, yeah, that's from before. Hypno Frog. Looks aren't everything, but truthfully, I do look out for some physical aspects in a partner. She does not like preppy fashion. Well, that's good because we're not wearing preppy fashion. Okay, I missed whatever that thing was, but I'll have to just take it. Okay, but we're doing good. Okay, so where are we with our naturopathic skill? We have hypocrisy, we're almost to level 2. And then our natural living, we're on 9. So we have a ways to go because she can't get any kind of a dwelling until we get level 10. I think that was kind of our first set goal. Okay, so she made that goal. And what's it say? Growing apart, the thought of plants not getting the love and attention they deserve is stressing Isolde out. Oh no, she's getting stressed out because she doesn't have a place. Okay, well, why don't you, maybe you should read a little book while we're here. Let's see, read something. What should we have her read? Oh, there's only one book there, The Lord of Swings. Okay, well, we'll read it for a little bit. Just to have her get some more of these satisfaction points, because that can definitely help us as she gets more. If she gets at least half her hygiene down, we'll go take our second bath in the open water, because that is definitely one of our biggest goals. And then we can have her forage for things around here, because we're just having her live comfortably here around the library lot. But we have not been having her sleep inside by any means. She has not slept inside, but she can definitely go inside and read a book. I don't see anything with that being cheating. So we'll have her read the book for a little while. That's going to give her points there. So that helps. But she is starting to get hungry, so maybe we go forage. Can you forage right here? Whoops. It finally brought it up. Okay, yeah, she can forage here. So when she's done reading, we'll have her, I'm going to speed this up. We'll have her go forage for some lunch, because it's about lunchtime. I might just have her, I'll have her quit reading, I think, at 1. We'll let her read till 1. It's not forwarding super fast, but we'll let her read till 1 o'clock. Then we'll have her forage for some food. And then, I don't know, it looks like she needs plants. I don't want to take her back to her lot, though, because this is the only place she can bathe in open water that we've found in the world. And I'd rather not have to do the loading screens every time for her to have a bath. So we're just going to have her come out here, do some more foraging. It might be good to get her logic skill up. They do have a logic table. Who's Jimmy? I have no idea who Jimmy is, but Jimmy Burke. Hey, Isolde, I think Lilith Baltor is cute. Should I ask her out? Sure, why not? I have no idea who you are. I don't know why you're asking me. Ooh, she found a pomegranate. And I believe we already had a pomegranate tree. This one might be good for her to sell, though. So maybe I'll have her eat the cherry. I don't know how much that'll fill her up, but we'll have her eat the cherry. She seems like she's okay balanced for now. She must have listened to whatever that one is, because that's not on her list anymore either. She is not quite half at the thing. If she does do the logic table, the chess table outside, it's going to make her be in the wet. So I don't know. Or there is, oh, she can work on that here. So why don't we study some cures while we're here at the library? It makes sense, right? Oh, I tried to answer her phone for Tatiana, but how do you pronounce her name? I'm sure I am butchering it way bad. I've heard different people pronounce it different ways, but I don't know. Like, I've done a little minor Shakespeare stuff in college, which has been a hot minute for me. I'm not going to disclose my age, but we'll just say I was a child of the 80s, but I might not be as old as you think I am, but I might not be as young as you think I am either. But anyway, is it some people? I've heard some people pronounce it Titiana. I at first was way mispronouncing it because I thought it was Tatiana, but it's not an A. So is it Titania? Titania is how I think. If I was looking at it and trying to syllable it out, I would go with Titania. So you let me know if it's Titania or if it's Titania. But for now, I'm going to go with Titania if I can remember the pronunciation without having to stare at it to remember the pronunciation. It seems so weird that I can't pronunciate it unless I'm looking at it. But yeah, it's what it is. It seems to be hard. Okay, what are you doing here, Thorn Bailey? Oh, I couldn't remember his name for a second, but I'm like, what is he doing here? He's like just cheering her on. She's busy studying her apocryphy, and he's all like, yeah, go girl. Okay, whatever, Thornberry. Okay, so let's see. She wants to flirt with Baby, who is one of her love interests, so we'll give her that. She still wants to listen to strut music. I cannot figure out, is there a... There has to be, because her one music thing went away after we entered the building, but is there... I'm not seeing any... I do not see any speakers on this lot. Now, I could be just missing the speakers, but I'm not seeing any. So, I am not sure how she fulfilled her one speaker goal at all. I do not see any kind of music box here at all. Maybe I'm missing it. Maybe there's a hidden speaker. You know, these are just shelves. I don't see them being a speaker. I really wonder how she completed that. Maybe she has earbuds. She might have the earbuds. Because if she got them free, I never get rid of them. I let them have them. Okay, so she studied some apocryphy. I did not get a thing that she went up. Lila is here interrupting, but let's see here. We have almost. Can we study one more time? And then we need to go get her some more food. And she's about half, so we could go do that other dip in the ocean. And let's see here. She's only on gardening skill 2. Wow, I can't believe it. And she's only 16% of her natural living, so we definitely need some more of that too as well. So we need to work on some of that. Okay, she reached level 2 through muddling, mixing, and mashing. Isolde can now forage for apocryphy ingredients and craft cures for the following ailments: sonic sinuses, greeny meanie, luck magnet, and emotional void, and gnome lure. The apocryphy study set decoration is available for purchase in build mode. I think I don't know if we have the study set, but we do have this desk, whatever that is. But we're going to let her finish that no matter how high that gets her skill up. I feel like it's going to barely dent in this next lesson, but that's okay. Yeah, we're going to maybe, if we might squeak out 10%, nope, 9% here. Oberon, sometimes it feels like you just sprang up out of nowhere. We've never discussed your childhood before. What sorts of things inspired you when you were a kid? It's all a bit dim now. Let me recall. How nosy. I don't really want to talk about that. Huh. We'll go with that. Okay. So recall a lost formative moment. I'm not sure what that will do, but we'll see what that does. Oh, it gives us a chance to pick one without having to use aspiration points, maybe. That's kind of cool. So she can have an action-packed childhood. So let's think about it. So technically, Isolde is a rags to riches. So basically, you know, she's out on her own. She has no connections. She's going to create her connections. But let's see if we can figure one out. So she's not going to be a star or an athletic or maybe businessy, kind of, I don't know. Center of attention, maybe. Child caregiver. I could kind of see that with the apocryphy because, you know, it's kind of on the vein of doctor and stuff like that. So I could see that. I could also see a childhood collector because she definitely is out there foraging and collecting. I could see possibly this, but it doesn't work quite. Child naturalist. As a child, this sim really wanted to go on adventures and explore nature. Okay, this I could definitely see for her, for sure. But we'll get into that still, because I just want to make sure There's nothing else that might seem better. Better self as a kid, I could totally see that. I could totally see we could go one, you know, she doesn't have an imaginary friend anymore, but we could definitely go with that she had, or, you know, she has had a green thumb as a kid. That will help her gardening skill. I feel like some of these might be a little bit cheaty, but hey, they gave me the opportunity to do this. Survivalist. As a child, this one was always chasing danger, adventure, and muddy footprints, whether it was camping in the backyard or exploring these woods they could find. I don't know about that one. Played doctor as a kid. Rebelled against authority. Thoughtful child. Was a best friend. I am going to say that for her very first one, the sim tried to be the best friend they could be to a group of sims. As an adult, they'll be more successful. I think she was a best friend. I like all the other ones too, but I feel like this one's going to be the less cheaty for the regs to riches, and it will give her a boost in her friendships, but that has nothing to do with money or her skills needed for this aspiration or the challenge that we're particularly doing. So I'm going to go with that one. So that's what we're going to give her, and then that will give her a friend boost. Okay, she needs to go eat something. So I'm going to have her go down to this foliage right here. I'm going to have her forage here. We'll see what she gets. Sometimes she gets food, sometimes she gets other items. I like doing the forage here because you never know what they're going to get. But if you're looking for a specific item, you can do that. Like if she doesn't get a food item off this first batch, then I'll have her look for food next because she definitely needs to eat something. And then, let's see, where are we at? So she got a cow plant. Ooh, it's as honest as it looks. Anyone possessed with this charm will feel a sense of dread when it comes to their luck getting worse, even more when they have multiple. Okay, so we need to like sell that or get rid of it. I don't even know. Okay, let's look for some food first. So let's forage for food. I'm stoked that I finally went through with it. I adopted a dog. Are you free to come over right now? Oh, I really want to do that for is it Natalia? What is her name? No, Natalia is my other sim. I really want to do that for her, but I can't speak. Oh, I said okay. I can't because I was going to go swimming in the ocean to clean myself, but I said okay, so I guess we're going to the fairy's house first. And we'll take care of that. And then we'll have to travel back again. So now I have 2 loading screens. I am so sorry. I did not mean to click that. Okay, so we are going to go visit the doggy and her friend and her buddy, and hopefully we're going to find some food to eat. But then we'll have to travel all the way back to the ocean to take our bath. And then get our second out of 3 baths out of the way. And then this episode is getting pretty close to being done, so I don't know if we'll be able to move on unless I have her take 2 baths back to back, even though she doesn't need it. So we might do that. It's kind of cheaty, but at the same time, I'm ready to move on. And it took us forever to figure out that the downtown ocean was the only place in this world that counts as open water. Because I would have thought some of the other ponds and things would have counted, but apparently you can't go swimming in the fairy lake unless you want to become a fairy or you're already a fairy. And apparently you can't swim in any of the ponds or rivers or lakes, and so the only one, because they're too shallow to bathe in, so yeah, that's the only open water that counts, unfortunately. But we'll go see I can't remember this fairy's name. She's friends with her. Is it Nadia? Might be Nadia. I want to say it starts with a K, but then I'm thinking it might be Nadia too. So what is it? Yeah, Nadia. Oh, look, she got like, is that an Irish setter? I don't know what that is. Wolfie. Its name is Wolfie. Okay, let's do a cautious introduction. Oh, she's glitched and she's glowy and shiny again. That's just lovely. Let's see, what else? Eventually we need to play a game with the thing. She wants to shower or bathe anyway. I don't know if that'll count with the other stuff. Okay, she became acquaintances with Wolfie. I have no idea what kind of a dog he is, but let's get to know him just a little bit. Why not? And then we'll just say a few words to Nadia. I mean, after all, she is one of our also love interests, but our love is very small on her. So, but we have kissed her in the past, but I see that our relationship is very, very small. So let's ask her if she's still single. It's been a hot minute. I wonder if we can trade for a new collectible. I've never done that. I don't know what that would be. And then let's maybe give her a kiss before we say goodbye, and then we've got to head back to the ocean so we can take care of our needs and also take care of our other thing. Okay, so it brought our romance up a little bit, but she's uncomfortable. I wonder why she's uncomfortable. What does it say? She wants to embrace her. Well, okay, I feel like you could totally embrace her before we... Oh, it went away? Oh, Mom. Okay, well, anyway, we need to go, but we did come because you asked us to. We met the doggy, and it seems like we did pretty good. We got to know that he's playful. We don't know the other ones. He's adult male. She's really got to go to the bathroom. I do not want her to pee right there at her house, so I'm going to have her come over here and summon a privy bush. And then we need to get rid of the horn thing. I hate to give it to her roommate. That seems so low and so mean. And like, is she even friends with her roommate? Does she know her roommate? She's not friends with her. I don't remember what her name is, but so far I don't see it. Okay, pick a collectible for trade. So something she can use to trade. We have so many sages here. Let's give one of them away. Okay. And then, does she know Iris? That's her name. She does not know Iris. So we'll give her a cheerful introduction after we use the bush, which we just did. I need to go back to the ocean, but we'll say hi to her roommate. We'll get to know her, and then we're out of here. We're gonna go travel back to the ocean, take a bath. We'll get her something to eat, and then we'll let her sleep it off for the night. Hopefully her skill is going up, although it might be very, very, very slowly. I mean, we're at 18%, so we literally only gained 2% between foraging and, I asked you to travel somewhere, thank you. We're not going to bring anybody with us. Can we just travel alone? I don't want to bring you with if I'm going to meet up with Baby, but maybe we'll meet up with Baby and we'll take him there. But, yeah, I want to have her... So we only gained 2% between summoning the Privy Bush and foraging, so we have not gained much percentage. We've still got a long ways to go to get that last skill point up. So she's going to be in winter is upon us pretty soon. I don't even know. It might even be the beginnings of winter. So we're going to have to get her someplace. And I think, yeah, this is the best one because, well, you can go here, but it's somebody's house. So yeah, we'll just go to the gnome exhibit, the museum. We'll meet Baby there so that we can get, you know, some more points just for kissing him or flirting with him. I think it was flirt. I think her want was to flirt. I'm going to take a drink real quick because I am thirsty and getting dry. So excuse me there for a moment. But yeah, and then we'll be able to, so we made some progress on our aspiration. We made some progress on our skills because we got our hypocrisy skill up to level 2 already. That one we've also got to max out, so 8 more to go. We've gotten almost up to 0.25% of this last one with the natural living, but still a long ways to go yet. But maybe if we're lucky, we can kind of quickly bathe twice, and that will help us maybe move on from the aspiration at least. I wish she was not always glitched and shiny, but let's have her ask about the day. Sure, why not? Let's, oh, boy, she does not have much choices, does she? Okay, there we go. Let's see. Trade for a new collectible. She could trade with him, but let's go with flirtation. She wants to flirt, so we'll just flirt with him. And then I think we'll go ahead and go take a bath right away. How did she enter the ocean? Was it down here, I think? Bathe in water. Okay, so she's reached level 3 of the romance. We also gained that. She can now whisper about desires. So we're leveled up there. We got to flirt with baby. She definitely wants to plant something new. Also apparently wants to view that. So she's got 2 love interests. She met Nadia's thing. We've got a lot of stuff going for us, okay? Nadia has the mischief skill. Wolfie's playful. That kind of sounds like that would go hand in hand with the 2 of them. Piers has all found something small in her. What could be? Her instinct says his charm is infused with luck. Only time will tell whether it's for the better or the worst. Yeah, we need to get rid of that one because I definitely don't like it. But she liked meeting the dogs, so, you know, I don't know. She's feeling very flirty, though, so I don't know which one she's more interested in. But we're definitely going to bathe in the ocean here. And this should hopefully give us 2 out of 3, but yeah, see, it hasn't clicked it off. So I wonder if I'd go halfway, like get her in the green but not go all the way and do this. I wonder if it will count. Will it count? It didn't count. Okay, so clicking it off when it's half done did not count. So yeah, we're not going to be able to cheat that. We're literally going to have to do 3. So we'll have her do one more here. We're almost done. She needs something to eat and she needs energy. So let's forage for, she cannot try grass or sand. Okay. Well, where are we going to find grass or sand right here? I don't really know. No, we're not. Well, oh, this is the active lot. I see what they're saying. Okay, well, yes, you can come back here. Can you forage? Oh, I'm so sorry. The dogs are going off. I'm not sure what's causing them to go off. Boys, shh. Okay, so let's forage for food because we need some food. It's the only thing she can forage for. It's raining, so I'm not sure how she's gonna feel about sleeping on a bench, but if it'll get her natural skill up better, I think, if we have her sleep on the ground anyway. So we'll just have her sleep here for the night. She wants to sleep on the ground anyway, so that'll help. And then we'll have to eat the food in the morning because she didn't actually eat it, but we'll have her do that. So how is our hypocrisy skill? Okay, we got 9% of level 2. That hasn't gone up any. Natural living, she's up to 31, 32, 35. So we weren't probably going to reach half, but we're getting there. So we're doing good. And then she did get the 2 out of 3 in the water. So if we can finish these last few things off, we might be able to do fairly good. And have her eat that. I don't have another pomegranate, so I don't know if she ended up eating it and all of that stuff. Yeah, she might have ate it. Unfortunately, at some point. Okay, so let's have her get something more for food here. And then, because this all counts towards her skill, and she's hungry. And look, wow. Okay, we're right there. We're almost at 50%. So we've done pretty good in this episode, despite all the things. We flirted with both of her people that she's in. We've been able to take care of her needs. We've got 50% through this last level of natural living. We gained the next level of the hypocrisy skill. We bathed in the ocean twice, which I think we're gonna go try and bathe again. I mean, she barely needs to bathe, but what I'm thinking is, despite the fact that she barely needs to bathe, it can still count. And if it counts, we're going to take it, because we definitely need to level up in this aspiration skill for sure. Bed or dirt, hot or cold, it's all the same for Isolde. Cultivating her natural living skill has enabled her to sleep through conditions that most Sims can't tolerate while awake. Found a particularly nice patch of dirt that concealed a nest of frogs. She quickly scooped them up. Foraged frogs can be found. Oh, okay, we'll have to look at that. And then she found the cherry. And then it says she badly needs to rest. Instead of heading home to bed, she can sleep right on the ground outdoors thanks to natural living. It will take some getting used to, but with enough practice, Isolde will find rest and replenishment almost anywhere. Yep, so we've already got that. We're bathing again. Hopefully that counts. We'll have her, she still wants to view a piece of art. We'll have her do that before we go. But we're going to have her finish bathing. Then we'll have her take care of her needs. Hopefully maybe this means we get to move on from this aspiration and see what the next level is. And then because we have to finish this aspiration before we can move on to the fairy stuff, because she can always learn the apocryphy skill as a fairy. She can always become a naturalist as a fairy, but she has to finish that. Oh, so it is completed. That completed. Aspiration completed. Isolde has truly found herself out in the natural world. Gardening, fishing, sleeping outside, nothing beats it. Trait earned, nature's best bud. These Sims gain balance while away from their home lot. All interactions with the garden pal have bigger outcomes, more social and fun fulfillment, and faster relationship building with the garden pal themselves. Oh, I'm not sure who the garden pal is, but okay, that's good to know. So she finished this aspiration. So we are all done. So we get to select a new aspiration. So we're definitely going to go do that for sure. And then we're probably going to end this episode here because we are over the time. But so the nature nomad is completed. I just want to make sure there was nothing else on here that had to do with the enchanted by nature. So yeah, so I think that one was it for there. And then the next one is it, I don't know which one it goes to. So oh, fairy, it's just under fairy, and fairy stories is what it's called. This sim wants to show the world just what kind of a fairy they can be. Into the Everdew, these sims dive headlong into the fairy journey and have a headset on climbing through the fairy rings while having a bit of extra fun while doing it. So yeah, we're definitely going to look into that one. But first and foremost, I just want to double check to make sure that there isn't a different one in here that has to do with the apocryphy skill first, which, well, balanced practitioner, elixir enthusiast. This sim wants to learn everything there is to know about apocryphy skill and craft powerful cures and elixirs from plant-based ingredients. Okay, so yes, this is one. So what we have to decide is, are we going to go with this one first? So let's see, craft 2 items, give a cure. Does it tell me the other ones? Bottled up. There's a loud noise, so I apologize. I'm not sure what's going on outside. Are you gonna give me? You're not gonna give me that. Here we go. Reach level 10 of the natural path career. Craft holistic. So she can be an apothecary and a fairy, I think, at the same time. I don't see why you couldn't be both. So I'm gonna go back and double check, because that was the one I was, I think, looking for. I don't think there's any others, but just in case, I'm gonna double check, make sure there's nothing else here. Just to make sure. Obviously I don't see Star Wars, wellness, or okay, the werewolf. Yeah, so I'm thinking we do fairy first, maybe. Let's see, because she has to become a fairy, throw 3 fairy parties, befriend 2 fairies, I mean, because if we do the apocryphy one, it's going to take a long time because you have to get to level 10 of the career. So I think we should do fairy next. So I'm just going to make the call. If you guys disagree, let me know. Okay, I'm here for you. Want this to be an interactive experience if you guys do too, because I don't mind. You let me know. But I think we should go with the fairy thing first. She needs to befriend 2 fairy sims. I think she already has that, but it hasn't checked out. She needs to throw fairy parties, which I think she has, yeah, it's only available, so she has to become a fairy before she can do that, and she has to become a fairy. And then this one also only has, it looks like 2 steps, so it won't be very hard to fulfill this one. So while I'm yapping here, I'm going to have her go to the bathroom and take care of her needs. We are definitely going, I want to take a picture of her before she summons that pretty bush. Yeah, can I take a picture of you, Isolde? Let's just get, yeah, this is cool. We'll just take a picture here. We'll take a close-up one so we can see you. We'll do that. I'll put one that's got a little bit more of the ship in the background, maybe. Some of that stuff I have to cut off because of the way I use 3D paint right now. It's not really supported. I need to learn how to do Canva or something. I don't have money to buy the big wig programs right now, but we definitely could learn probably free versions of Canva and do that. But yeah, I'm so happy we actually completed her aspiration this go around, and so far she seems to be balanced, and she has good luck shining through for her today. And then I was gonna see, she's got the outdoorsy, which tracks. So she has the outdoorsy lifestyle. I'm not sure if there's any others in progress right now, but she definitely has that rewards store. Oh, that just takes you another way to do that. Okay, so yeah. All right, there we go. So next episode, we will be working on her apocryphy skill and becoming a fairy, unless you think we should switch the aspirations around. But I definitely don't see there is a reason why she can't be a fairy with apocryphy and then move on to the naturopathic career. So, but you let me know how you feel about it, all right? And thank you so much if you've stayed and you listened. I appreciate you so much. You have a good one wherever you are in the world. And until next time, take care, okay, guys? Thanks. All right, bye.